Zheng beats Anisimova and Gauff advances at the US Open. Welcome to Tiebreak News, your channel for the most thrilling moments in world tennis. Today, we dive into the decisive moments of the US Open, where the determination and talent of the biggest stars shone once again. Coco Gauff defending her title with mastery, and Zheng Qinwen showcasing an incredible comeback in the first round. Don't miss any details of these epic matches, because here, you'll stay on top of everything. Zheng overcomes Anisimova after dropping the first set in the first round of the US Open. Zheng Qinwen, the 7th seed and Olympic gold medalist, demonstrated her resilience by coming back from a tough match in the first round of the US Open against Amanda Anisimova. Despite a slow start and losing the first set 4-6, Zheng recovered and dominated the next two sets, winning 6-4, 6-2 in a match that lasted 2 hours and 20 minutes. The victory marked another triumph in an impressive season, especially since Wimbledon. The beginning of the match was challenging for Zheng, who quickly fell behind 5-1 in the first set. However, once she found her rhythm on serve during the second set, she managed to balance the match. Her ability to save multiple breakpoints and prevent Anisimova from maintaining the advantage was crucial to her recovery, although she still lost the first set by a narrow margin. In the second set, Zheng and Anisimova engaged in an intense battle, both displaying power in their shots. An unusual moment turned the match in Zheng's favor when Anisimova lost a point by touching the net while trying to return a lucky shot from Zheng. This mistake paved the way for the only break of serve in the set, and Zheng took full advantage, keeping her serve at a high level to level the match. As the match progressed to the third set, Zheng maintained her consistency, while Anisimova's level began to fluctuate. The American faced physical issues, receiving treatment on her foot and appearing to have injured her wrist. Despite this, Zheng continued to apply pressure and capitalized on the opportunities that arose, while Anisimova struggled to maintain her intensity. Zheng finished the match with a superior statistical performance, accumulating 32 winners compared to Anisimova's 21, and committing fewer unforced errors. Her ability to elevate her game in crucial moments was the key factor that secured her victory and passage to the next round. With this win, she further solidified herself as a player to watch in the tournament. In the next round, Zheng will face Erica Andreeva, who also had a solid performance to advance in the tournament. Zheng's confidence and momentum, following a series of victories since Wimbledon, suggests that she is in excellent shape to continue advancing at the US Open, where she has already made history by reaching the quarterfinals last year. The defending champion Gauff advances to the second round of the US Open. Coco Gauff, the 3rd seed at the US Open, started her title defense with a convincing victory over Varvara Gracheva, winning 6-2, 6-0 in just 66 minutes. Gauff, who is already the top-ranked American tennis player, demonstrated her superiority from the start, dominating the match against the Frenchwoman, who is ranked 66th in the world. Gauff is on an 8-match winning streak at the US Open, a tournament that marked a historic moment in her career last year when she became the first American teenager to win the title since Serena Williams in 1999. 20-year-old has already accumulated 15 main draw wins at the US Open, making her the youngest woman to reach that milestone since Caroline Wozniacki in 2010. Gauff's US Open journey began in 2019 when she was just 15 years old and received a wild card to compete. Since then, her performance has been remarkable, culminating in an exceptional summer last year when she won major titles in Washington and Cincinnati, for claiming her first Grand Slam at the US Open. On the other hand, Varvara Gracheva also made significant strides in Grand Slams this year, reaching the 4th round at Roland Garros. However, Gauff had already demonstrated her superiority by defeating Gracheva in a previous meeting in Auckland, and with another victory over the Frenchwoman, Gauff hopes to repeat the success she had at the US Open last year. Other early first-round results: Zheng, Anisimova, and Gauff weren't the only notable names in action early on day one. Wang Yafan was the first player to secure her place in the second round, advancing when number 9 seed Maria Sakkari retired after losing the first set 6-2. Sakkari was competing for the first time since the Paris Olympics, having withdrawn from Toronto and Cincinnati due to a shoulder injury. Former semifinalist and number 27 seed Alina Svitolina had to battle hard to hold off Maria Lourdes Carl 3-6 6-3, 6-4 in 2 hours and 20 minutes. The Argentinian impressed with her heavy forehand and a number of pinpoint passes, but Svitolina increased her aggression over the course of the match, hitting 22 out of her 29 winners in the second and third sets. Number 12 seed Daria Kasatkina claimed her third win in 3 meetings with Jacqueline Christian for a 6-2, 6-4 victory. It was the most straightforward of those wins. In Doha 2022, Christian was forced to retire when leading by a set, and in the Charleston quarterfinals this April, Kasatkina had needed to come from a set down to win. Number 24 seed Donna Vekic won her first match since claiming the Olympic silver medal a month ago, defeating qualifier Kimberly Burrell 6-4, 6-4. Other results of the day: Angelina Kalinina defeat Oceane Dodin 6-1, 3-6, 6-1. Tatjana Maria defeat Solana Sierra 6-2, 6-3. Greet Minin defeat Magdalena Frank 7-7-5. Jule Niemeyer defeat Diana Yastremska 6-4, 6-7, 7-6-4. Paula Badosa defeat Victoria Golubic 6-0, 6. These were the stories that shook the US Open, with comebacks and impressive victory. If you enjoyed, leave your like and subscribe to Tiebreak News so you won't miss anything from the next rounds and the great moments of world tennis. Until next time, where we'll continue to follow the excitement and surprises of this unforgettable tournament. See you in the next tiebreak.